I'm filming this today on my phone. Brian, I've had to resort to filming on Brian's iPad rather than mine because mine is full, the memory's full, and it won't let me film anymore. But since he's traveling, he took his iPad with him, and I was like, oh no, now I can't film a video. But so hopefully this will work out. I have no idea how this is gonna look or whatever, but we're gonna give it a shot. Maybe I can do longer than 15 minutes on my phone, who knows? Probably not. I'm not gonna get my hopes up on that. Anyway, so using Stormy Sea and Basic Green Carrie's Creation Silk, and Julie helped me pick out the fabric. We chose something just very, very neutral and got just ever so tiny of a start on Words Alone. And I love this. Love it so much. So pretty. That blue looks, or the green looks a lot more blue. Now I'm starting to think no, that's the color that I used. Anyway, it looks a lot more blue in this light on here, but I love this. It's so much fun to work on, and I really do enjoy working on something that doesn't have a lot of color change to it. So that's very enjoyable. It makes me kind of want to work on that this afternoon. Oh, I was going to say, one of the reasons that I like this, Words Alone has been designed to reflect the typical layout of 17th century Dutch samplers, which I really do love Dutch samplers. During this period, it was common for samplers to include a band of patterns on one side, so that's why you have the bands over here. The phrase, and I'm not even going to try to say it, but the phrase here, which I'll write in English, and she does have the chart. She does have this charted in English in the pattern. The phrase, which it translates into English as "words alone come to nothing," and I like that a lot because my mother used to say, "Show me by your actions." You know, don't just give me platitudes. Show me by your actions. And so I think, words alone mean nothing. You have to act. All the symbols have specific meanings. Windmill with figures. So this, which looks very Dutch, doesn't it? It is peace, equilibrium, and a happy marriage. Church is a belief in the existence of God. I like the church. I like the church. It's beautiful. It has, I thought it was interesting. It had, rather than a cross on top, a chicken. But that's neat. Anchor, fidelity and hope. Where's the anchor? I'm not seeing it, but it's here somewhere. The dog is fidelity, of course, because dogs are so loyal, which I guess is the little dog next to the windmill. The cat is liberty. Isn't that interesting? The peacock is life eternal. I didn't even know there was a peacock on here. Where's the peacock? Oh, it's up here. Oh, yeah. And the key is prosperity. And then here's the key right here. So, yeah, I thought this was so cool. It's just neat. And it's not giant. It has a little ship on it. I love anything with a ship. But anyway, that'll be fun, and I'm sure we'll be done in about 100 years, so yeah. I've just been in the mood. Well, I guess I'm not really in the mood for just big projects because I do have the smaller ones that I finished this week. But working on that, Words Alone, reminded me that I had started the Alessandra Adelaide Madre Terra, which is this, when Nicole, Jen, and Marlene and I met up in Little Rock and bought this at Shepherd's Needle. If you're ever in Little Rock and you have the opportunity to go to Shepherd's Needle, oh, it's lovely. And Anne at the Shepherd's Needle helped me color plan it. This is another one I'm doing just with one color, and for this, I'm using Gentle Art Black Raspberry Jam, which is just a very blue, my favorite color. Blue, just very blue, lots of variegation, and it kind of goes from a royal blue to a black blue. And doing it on a piece of blue fabric. But, so we kind of thought, the thought behind this was the fabric will coordinate with the floss and be, blue, but yet not the same blue. And so here is my work so far on, let me put something behind that, on Madre Terra, which means Mother Earth. And it's kind of a tree of life. I love this. It's so fun to work on. It's really hard to put down. Every little leaf or motif is a finish, you know, a mini finish. It's just a lovely piece. I was working on this the other night, and I texted a picture to Jen and Nicole and Marlene, because I think all of us got this chart except for Nicole. And I said, I think I want to do this in every season, you know, so I'd like to do a fall one like this in the fall colors. This would be my winter, because this looks very winter. Blue is, to me, blue is a very wintry color. And then do one for spring and one for summer. Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, yeah, me and my grand ideas. I don't know. It would be fun to do. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I have been fluffing the house for spring. We decorated on Saturday, and then I've just been kind of rearranging and took a trip to Hobby Lobby and to Michael's and to Ace Hardware. Our Ace Hardware has a little decorator or decorating section that has fun little things like they carry the Dim Deco willow tree angels, or they're not angels. I actually don't like the angel ones, but just the girls that have flowers. And I got 2 new ones of those. I collect that series. And some little chicks and just little things. I got another tiered tray at Hobby Lobby that I filled with eggs. I've been making fabric Easter eggs and putting them all over the house. And then, you know, I look around and go, oh, I don't really like, that doesn't really look good there. And so then I'll switch it out with something else and move things around. And just have been kind of fluffing all week, because this is normally the week that I would start working outside and, you know, working on the lawn and working on my flower beds. And I mean, there are places where the snow is up to my waist, where, and I'm not a very tall person, but I'm, you know, I'm 5'4", kind of average. And there are places, you know, like where we've had to shovel or they've had to plow and plow and plow. Yeah, there are places where the snow is up to my waist, and where it's just regular, you know, the height that it is, we probably have half a foot of snow, maybe somewhere in there. It's crazy. I've never seen such a year. It's just been crazy. And I don't think we've seen the worst of it. I think lots of other places have. So, but you know what? Spring will come. We have a whiteboard upstairs that we write. Oh, we'll write scripture verses on, or little sayings or notes to each other. Or if it's somebody's birthday, we'll say, you know, write happy birthday on it or whatever. And I have written on it that saying, no winter lasts forever, no spring skips its turn, because spring will come. It just, at some point, it will come. So, yeah. Usually by now, Madeline is outside, you know, with her soccer team, practicing soccer outside. And I was thinking, how are they even going to practice soccer? The baseball team, the track team, most of the sidewalks in Omaha aren't clear because people have had to shovel onto the sidewalks. I don't know. It's just crazy, but you know, it'll happen. And last night I heard that we might get some flooding. Tomorrow we're supposed to have rain and freezing rain. And then next week we have a couple of days that get close to 50. So it'll melt. And between the rain and the melting and the ice that's melting and the snow that's melting, yeah, we might have some flooding. So hopefully the river won't flood, and hopefully, you know, it'll all be okay and it'll all work out. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to try to get these uploaded and out to you. And then we're just planning fun stuff for next week. We have movies to go to. We have shopping to do. We might take a day trip and one night go down to Kansas City. and do. There's a couple of cute little boutiques down there that Maddie and I enjoy shopping in. Ryan will only be home until Wednesday because he goes back to play in the, I talked about this last time, to play in the basketball tournament, NCAA tournament. Not play basketball, play the trumpet in the pep band. And so he leaves Wednesday, so I think on Thursday Maddie and I may go down to Kansas City. But we're going to go see the new Marvel movie on Sunday, which was my husband's request. He comes home tomorrow night at 5 o'clock and leaves on his next trip Monday morning. So the kids will get to see him for all of a day. And then he's home Wednesday, so that's not so bad. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys are well. I hope everyone is having time to stitch. I know a lot of you aren't. I know several of you are super busy right now and think, you know, just life in general is busy and hectic and taking you away from stitching. And so hopefully this weekend will find you with some time to stitch and relax and enjoy maybe a little bit of warmer weather. We can only hope, right? So it'll probably be a couple weeks before I'll talk to you again, but I will see you soon, and take care and talk to you soon. Bye, guys.